So you got a nice little stack going on. You're all set for a rainy day. In case of a SHTF situation, retirement, economic collapse, you're set. But is it really your stack, or can it be taken from you? Most of us like to stack sovereign silver and gold because it's legal tender. It's made by a government, and at the worst case scenario, it could be spent. But why is it legal tender? It's only legal tender because the government says it's legal tender. So it is, until they say otherwise. You think they won't? You think they can't? Let's start out by taking a good look at U.S. sovereign coins or fiat dollars. All of them say on it, United States of America. It's stamped. That's the owner's name. People recognized this thousands of years ago. People like to say silver and gold, it's God's money. But Jesus himself, Mark 12:17, even said, give unto Caesar what is Caesar's. The government that minted the coin owns the coin. In 1792 through 1834, silver was the primary backing of U.S. currency. In 1834, the U.S. began transitioning to the gold standard, which became the official way of doing business with the demonetization of silver in 1873. On April 5, 1933, Roosevelt signed Executive Order 6102, making private gold ownership illegal. Citizens had to sell bullion and coins to the government at a set price of $20.67 an ounce. There are others out there like Stackers University that will argue that this was voluntarily, but it wasn't by any definition. In fact, numerous individuals were prosecuted under Executive Order 6102. Congress ratified 6102 a few months later by passing the Gold Reserve Act in 1934. Many prosecutions of U.S. citizens and non-citizens followed. Some notable cases are like Gus Barber, who was arrested for selling 13 20-ounce gold coins without a license. Barber, his father, and 12 others were caught in a Secret Service sting operation. I could go on and on. There are many, many examples out there. So now we had the gold standard, and owning gold was illegal. First thing Roosevelt did was raise the price of gold to $35 an ounce, increasing its value for the government and bringing in foreign gold. Yes, government assets increased in value, but by doing so, they deflated the dollar by 41%. In fact, the government has raised the gold price 4 times. Did you hear that? The government, on its own, raised the price of gold all on its own. They raised it from $19.75 an ounce to $20.67 an ounce in 1834, then to $35 an ounce in 1934. In 1972, they raised it to $38 an ounce, and again in 1973, they raised it to $42.22 an ounce. Do you honestly think they don't have the power to raise it again, or worse yet, lower it to suit their agenda? But never with silver, right? Wrong. Look into the Sherman-Purchase Act of 7/14/1890. But why would they do this again? Stackers, hoarders, the big investors that invest in precious metal take money out of circulation, out of the banks, out of the system. It can't be loaned, it can't be used, it's dead weight to the government. They do not want you hoarding your silver, hoarding your gold. They need this money in circulation, so much so that the law 18 U.S.C. 333 makes it illegal to render any currency unfit to be reissued. It's not your money. Let me repeat that. It's not your money. It's stamped with the issuing government's name on it. You cannot deface it. You cannot destroy it. You cannot melt it down. It is not yours. It belongs to the government, and as such, they can do with it as they wish. They can raise the price. They can lower the price. They can make it illegal to own again. They've done it in the past. I will not put it past them to do it again in the future. It's a scary world we're living in now. We could wake up tomorrow morning and find out that everything is going to a central digital bank currency. All your fiat money, all your sovereign money would be rendered useless overnight. What can we do to prevent this? Not a whole lot we can do. We can stay away from stacking sovereign coins. We can get away from the fiat money, buy your generic rounds, buy your generic bars, buy your precious metals from local dealers, and pay in cash. Keep your mouth shut. Don't let anybody know what you're stacking. Keep it to yourself. If you like this video, please subscribe, smash that like button. I'm a new channel. I can use your help. Let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this coming your way.